Austin's home for hip hop and hits 102.3 The Beat. It's DJ Yella. We got a very, very, very special guest in the building today. Real legend in the building today. We got Chilli from TLC. What's up?
Hey.
Welcome to Austin.
Thank you.
Now,
it's cold. I don't understand what's happening right
it's
now.
It's supposed to be hot in Texas, but
I know, and it's not hot.
It's chilly. Appropriately.
Got my heat. No, I'm the other Chilli.
Okay.
The hot Chilli. That's what I want.
Okay.
I like it hot.
You
I'm
like
not saying I'm hot, but I'm saying I like it hot.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Now, you're in town for South by Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
How are you enjoying yourself so far?
It's been a blast. I mean, got here last night and went to see Nelly, support my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and we, talked about our upcoming tour this summer. And that's been awesome all day.
All right. Now, T-Boz can make it. Everything good? She's
Yeah,
okay.
She's okay.
Okay, just had to make sure. Now, it's not even music week yet. You're out here for tech. So, what's that like? What kind of tech gigs you got going on?
Exactly. Like tech as in what?
Well, we did all music
like,
stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
It's all music people out here. So she's just been pushing the
no
tour.
tech.
Music tech when you started.
No
Okay.
No text.
I
I'm like,
really wanted to know because I was like, you got an app or something coming
Right,
out?
no.
All right. Now,
well, I have some ideas for that, but that's another conversation.
that's the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, announced the big tour this morning.
Yes.
Nelly,
TLC, Florida.
And
Yeah.
we're coming to Austin. We just skipped a lot, so I'm happy y'all are coming. We just skipped over on a lot of tours. August 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like getting ready for tour now compared to like back in the day? Like, what's your whole mindset like going into it?
Honestly, my mindset is exactly the same. I'm geeked up. All types of ideas are going through my head. The only difference now is that we can really involve the fans more, kind of give them a little peek at, us in rehearsals, and, they always kind of want to talk about what songs they want to hear and stuff like that. So you get a little bit more involvement through social media. That's the difference. But as far as mindset, I mean it's work time, getting creative and all that.
Man, like social media would have been out when those scrubs came out. The memes would have went so crazy.
Goodness.
That would have might have had an extra 2 million. In
I'm
sales,
telling
maybe.
you. I mean, oh my. Honestly, and I always tell T-Boz this, I'm like, man, if our sister was alive to this day, Lisa would have more. No, listen, she would have more Twitter and Instagram followers than anybody, hands down, because she's just all about that kind of stuff. I'm more reserved, and TT's more active than I am. I mean, when I'm on there, I definitely engage a lot, with the fans. I go back and forth with them, but,
I can see her just going live.
Yes. Oh, she would all the time, like in shower, out shower. It doesn't matter. Like she just do it.
Now, what are you listening to today, like R&B wise? Like what's like if you're in the car?
What is it even R&B again these days? I mean, everything is. I just like good music. Me personally. I mean, I am a huge Bruno Mars fan. I mean, he can do no wrong to me. Like, he is a solid artist. He's a great singer, a great performer. I mean, he's all around the total package. And and the thing is, it's funny because I love going to concerts, but it's rare that you see an artist that really performs. Like, cause I come from that school where you got the costumes, and I mean, it is a show, like a production. And so you get that when you see him in concert.
It ain't like everybody else is singing over the vocals and.
Yeah, not that, or just even I don't know. But even during the time when we first came out, everybody still didn't perform in that way. But I'm saying those are just the types of performances that I like.
Mm-hmm. Everybody loves Bruno. You can't go wrong with Bruno.
No, you can't go wrong with him.
Now we've seen a lot of pictures pop up. You, Maya, Lil Kim out. What's going on there?
Just hanging out with girls. Just hanging with the girls.
What island was that?
We Trinidad. That's the one you're talking about. We went to Carnival.
Oh man, how was that?
It was amazing. I've been wanting to do that for many years.
It was your first time?
It was my first time.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was awesome.
Like, everybody sees it, but nobody actually.
Well, let me tell you.
Been.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, it's very exciting. Getting your costume together is a headache. I'm serious, and especially it just depends on how you want your outfit to be. You know, for me, I'm like, okay, I need this covered up a little bit more. I need that covered up a little bit more. And, you know, the headpieces that you see are very uncomfortable.
Are they heavy?
Some of them, yes. I mean, Kim had, like, her wings were so, like, ginormous. I mean, I couldn't even stand close to her because it was like, yeah, it's a lot, but the pictures look good.
Right? You're doing it for the gram, right?
Yeah.
Now, how long did you keep that on? Is it an all-day thing or just for a few hours?
Some hours. Yeah, for some hours. I mean, you're dancing. Everybody is just having such an amazing time.
Okay, so it is as fun as it looks.
Oh, no, it's fun.
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely fun.
Of course. Now, like I said, we going on tour. Talk about the fan interaction. Are fans gonna get to pick like the songs? Get any little input on what's going on the tour?
Well, I mean, we definitely take that into consideration, you know, for sure. I mean, we're definitely going to perform the songs that people love and, you know, the new stuff that they love. We have different ideas of how we're going to remix some things and change up choreography. With certain choreography, as far as like signature dances, we don't touch that because that's just classic. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
You gotta hit the bounce on waterfalls.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There you can do it again. Let me see.
You gotta hit.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, so we're not touching that. But I mean, I'm so excited because we're gonna. Nelly and I were talking about some ideas and stuff, and you know, we're gonna all of us are gonna sit down and just come up with something so phenomenal. You know what I mean? So when people leave, they'll just keep talking about how great the show was.
So y'all gonna integrate the sets, like?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
That's not what it said. Now, hella Yella.
I'm just trying to see.
That's not what it said.
Okay.
But we definitely want to do something amazing so that, you know, each person when they're on stage, you know, it's just a blast and just something different. You know what I mean?
Now, speaking of something different, one of my favorite TLC songs ever, very slept on.
What?
The All That theme song.
Oh.
People be sleeping on the All That theme song.
I don't think they do.
I mean, everybody knows it, but some people don't even know it's TLC. They just know it from the show.
Well, I think like a lot of people probably like older didn't know. But you know, when we first did it, of course, for a while, and I heard that they're gonna bring it back. So I'm just like, okay, well, we gotta do a theme song.
Do the remix.
We gotta do it again. So I'm excited about that coming back.
The show wasn't popping if you didn't have a dope theme song back then.
You're right, and a lot of shows, I mean, the theme songs, you just live for the theme song. So, yeah, I mean, I hope we get a chance to be a part of that. That'd be awesome.
But now it's Netflix, so people just like skipping over the whole thing, they get straight to the show.
That is true. You miss so much just getting straight to it, you know.
You gotta live a little.
They don't caress anymore.
Right.
Foreplay.
All of that. Now, see, I'm glad you brought that up. Because you had an Instagram post that was really popping about finding your soulmate. And being with your soulmate.
Okay.
I got. How do you know for sure, like, this is the one?
That's so funny how the camera's like, ooh, it came on me like that.
Put the heat on.
I know. I know, literally. Well, first, I mean, if you listen to people talk, some feel like they know instantly, and, you know, some, it's like it takes a little time. I think it takes a little bit of time. And, I mean, not like a whole year or 2 years or anything like that, but it definitely takes some time. And what it truly tells you is just time itself. Because if you've had relationships prior to that person, or because some people, it could be their very first relationship and that's their soulmate, you know, but that's not likely. And people, you know, meeting a soulmate in their lifetime is not always likely. I mean, I think we definitely have more than one soulmate, but the chances of meeting even one, like I say, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, you know, but it's a connection and a love that you've never experienced, you've never felt before, ever, about a significant other. I mean, it's like, boom, it's in your face, like, all the time. Even if you don't want it in your face, it's like, it's just there. You can't get rid of it.
Okay. Now, you said you have more than one soulmate.
Yeah.
So does that mean the same type of relationship, or you might have like a friend soulmate, or?
Well, no, but I'm only speaking of, relationships like a, male-female
Mhm.
relationship or whatever. That's what I'm speaking of. I mean, yeah, you can have, I guess, like a friendship, just a regular friendship where you're just like so
Yeah.
connected or whatever. But that's not
But you
the
do
kind.
believe it could be more than one.
I ain't talking about that kind.
I'm
Look.
just trying to clarify because
But I'm talking about in a actual, significant other type
Mhm.
relationship. Like I say, I mean, usually people are with the wrong folks. You know what I'm saying? So your soulmate, you don't get a chance to meet because they're married to somebody else that's not their soulmate. Or they live in another country. I mean, your soulmate doesn't. It's not just gonna be in the city that you grew up in.
Mhm.
And so it's just, I'm telling you, it's like a miracle to meet a soulmate, I think.
we need to go ahead and get that matchmaking show for you.
Hey
Get that out there.
man,
Get
listen,
another check.
let me tell you something. I don't want to go on no more dates. You hear what I say?
No, you need to make the couples like put them
Oh,
together.
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
And I can like counsel them first and just be like, guys, you guys shouldn't do this.
I just ain't the one.
Yeah, for real, because you gotta like find out things, ask a lot of questions up front. People like, you would ask that up front? I'm like, yeah, before you start catching feelings and then kind of just staying in the relationship and knowing that there's a problem, and it's best to get out before the heart is involved.
It's just comfortable.
Just be honest, be real. That's how I am.
That could be the show right there. You ain't the one.
You ain't the one.
Now, of course, you allegedly been in the game for a long time. What would you do different if, like, today it was Ooh on the TLC first album? Like, what would you do different with everything that's going on now? How would you approach the game?
You're saying if we would come out today,
Yeah,
right now?
like this is like first single, first album today.
I mean, shoot. I mean, we would still totally would be ourselves. Just different. We are a very outside of the box kind of group, and we're just like that naturally. So we still be prissy tomboys like we are. Subject matter. I mean, everything that we talked about then applies now. Things don't change that much. And so the only difference is, I mean, I am very happy and blessed that we came from the world at that time where people actually bought albums and albums meant something to them. You open them up and then you read the credits and the thank yous and the lyrics to the songs in case you didn't really know. You know what I mean? Like and just to have that physically in your hands, that's just something you can hold on to forever. You don't have that today, and so, and be excited about looking forward to get a plaque that says 2 million or 3 million or whatever, you know what I mean? And the only thing that you have to work for you is yourself. You're just working very hard out there. You don't have the extra platform that people have today, which, is awesome for them. But we didn't have that. So, I mean, we were working.
Really grinding.
Yeah, for real.
Me and my sister used to fight a lot, so my dad had to buy us 2 copies of like
Okay.
TLC, so we wouldn't fight over the. But that's that whole physical thing. Like I want to open up the book. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
All right, now I appreciate your time, South by Southwest. You're gonna be back in Austin, August
Yes.
22nd,
Yep.
360 Amphitheater.
Yes.
Tickets go on. Pre-sale goes tomorrow, right?
So are you doing it? Is this going to
Yeah.
be aired for for Thursday?
Oh, Thursday.
No, it comes.
What
It's
is
Friday
pre-sale?
for us.
Friday's
And
general.
It goes on.
General's
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tickets go on sale Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So Austin 360 Amphitheater, y'all pull up. Chilli, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
It's Austin's home for hip hop and hits 102.3 The Beat.
Hella Yella.